everybody, this is Gerryl, Krilic, Frisco Fit City Ambassador, welcoming you to this edition of the Get Moving Minute. Today we're just going to talk quickly about artificial sweeteners. And I want to make sure that everybody understands that your body, when we take in all these artificial sweeteners and these 0-calorie drinks and no-cal, 0-calorie, all of these things, your body basically, they don't see all these fancy marketing ads. Your body, when you take this in, the biochemistry, the information your body's getting is that this is a toxin. And that's how your body's going to treat it, okay? Like a toxin that it needs to rid itself of, okay? So your brain, your blood, all your body, okay? Also, what you need to understand is it also affects your good gut bugs, okay? So your digestive health, all right? And it's also going to affect glucose intolerance, which is going to affect your digestive health. And so let me get where I'm going with that. Even though these foods that we take in with these artificial sweeteners have 0 calories, okay, they still cause an insulin response, okay? So now that sweetness comes in, insulin responds to open up the cells to take in all this glucose from the blood that never actually arrives, okay? So now your cells are like, wait, where is it? Where is it? Okay, so now your cells are hungry for this energy that never arrives, okay? Because that signals the insulin to open up the cells to let the glucose in. So just if you guys can imagine, if you had a bunch of little babies that were sitting there waiting for the food, now they're hungry, right? So this actually has the opposite effect of what you want it to do, right? Because if you guys are looking into sugar alternatives, you're probably trying to cut your calories, which means you're probably trying to lose weight. Well, now you're actually setting yourself up for failure, because this sort of thing is going to increase your cravings and increase your hunger, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? These low to no calorie sugar additives are going to increase your cravings, all right? And if your pancreas over time keeps releasing insulin over and over and over again for these 0-calorie foods, these 0-calorie beverages, it's the same as if you were flooding your system with too much glucose, too much sugar. The cells will eventually start to ignore this constant rush of insulin, and those little doors are going to lock up on you. And this is going to cause insulin resistance, which ultimately results in pre-diabetes, which can ultimately become diabetes, which is what all of us don't want, regardless of your weight, regardless of your size. Okay? So just know that when we ingest these things, our body sees them as a toxin, and it just wreaks all kinds of havoc. And then the last little thing I'm going to point out is, for our digestive health and our microbiome health, which you guys have heard a lot, that's a whole nother topic. We want to feed our good gut bugs, not our bad gut bugs. And these alternative sugar sweeteners actually feed our bad gut bugs, which cause an imbalance. And in our bodies, we want to keep everything in balance, okay? So these are all the things that you want to avoid. I was trying to make this super simple today. I might have made it a little bit complicated. But at the end of the day, I think that what most of you probably want to know is, hey, your body at a cellular level views these alternative sweeteners as a chemical and a toxin, and it's got to work extra hard to rid itself of it. The other thing is, when it comes to metabolism, it really messes up the whole metabolic energy pathway. So when those cells get that sweetness, they open up thinking they're going to receive all these calories and energy, which they never get, which ultimately causes you to have more cravings and actually feel hungrier. So I think those are the two biggest takeaways that I want everyone to know. And so, this is probably just, look, if you're trying to cut out sugars for whatever reason, I think this just isn't the best solution. I mean, it can be, as we kind of make changes to like wean ourselves off. And when you're working with a health coach, you're going to come up with a strategy that works best for you. It's extremely hard for people to go cold turkey. So I think these 0-calorie beverages and things can have their place. But I also think it's important for everybody to know the health complications from ingesting these types of things. So if you're going to indulge, I think it's, consider eating real sugar, in a real natural form, or consider eating fruit. This is a better way to go when it comes to satisfying a sweet craving, because then your body has this craving for sweet. You give it what it wants and it moves on, right? And you're actually eating something that's natural, that's not perceived as a toxin. So it's not going to have this ripple effect with all these other things going on. All right, guys, I went a little long today. That's it for me today. Gerryl Krilic, Frisco Fit City Ambassador, reminding you to get up, get out, get moving each and every day. If you are struggling with pre-diabetes and interested in learning about a diabetes prevention program with a YMCA group here in the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area, check out my website, friscofitcity.com. I also have free resources for diabetes prevention group. If you don't have the ways and means to get in with the group, you can find out some information on my website as well. friscofitcity.com, Gerryl Krilic, reminding you to get up, get out, get moving each and every day. Make it a great day.